So as far as testing gold, we showed you earlier that this stuff is stamped with 14 karat. The interesting thing about gold jewelry over the years is that up until 1982 there was what was a term called the under-carating law, or the plumb law, and something that was stamped 14 karat could in fact be up to a half a carat low. It could be 13 and a half carats. By law, it was legal to sell something as 14 karat. So most of the gold buyers out there will base 14 karat on 55% rather than 58.3. If you're looking at your mint mark or your stamps, what you look at is if it says 14 kp, that means plumb. That means that it is actually 14 karat. Or a lot of times 14 karat jewelry will be stamped 585, which is 58% pure. Now we have this piece here that is not stamped at all. Feels pretty heavy, it's the right color, but we want to make sure that it's gold. So what we do is we will lay down a streak of metal off of the piece of jewelry, and then we're going to use acid tests to determine the carat value of this. So on the streak, what we do is we just put a drop of acid, and I do have these test kits available for people to be able to test. They're only 20 bucks. Pay for themselves virtually the first time you find a piece of stuff that's not gold. And what we're looking for is for the streak to dissolve or discolor. The 10 karat acid didn't do anything to it. And then we put the next strength of acid on there, which is 14 karat. Same thing, it's not discoloring or dissolving the streak. So then we go to the next strength up, which is 18 karat, and immediately you can see that the 18 karat did dissolve the streak. This is 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, and the streak underneath dissolved. So we know then that the gold is the next value down from the last acid we tested. We now know that this is 14 karat gold. That's the simplest test. There's also more sophisticated tests that can be done with electronic testers and stuff, but for the general public and for people that are out just doing yard sales and stuff, an acid test kit is just a really easy way to go. And then there's one other trick too that oftentimes people overlook is, I'll show you with this piece of jewelry there, and another one that looks like it's gold, is that gold is non-magnetic. So we now know that this is 14 karat gold, and I'm going to run a magnet on top of it, and of course, being gold, it doesn't pick up. Now I have something that looks like it's gold, and we put the magnet on it. We know that this is gold filled just by looking at it, so the magnet doesn't pick it up either. Find a piece that is magnetic. Here's a couple more pieces. These came off of a watch band, and you'll see immediately they just jumped right up to the magnet. So what that shows us is that it is a gold film or a gold layer over top of something that's a base metal. You can see that they just jump right up to the magnet. So these are gold filled or gold plated items. And so a magnet is really a good way to test initially. If you got a whole big pile of jewelry, just get a really strong magnet. You don't want to use something off the fridge, it's not strong enough, and just run it over top of the jewelry. And that's it.